My name's Brandon, and why did I just break my neck like that? My name's Brandon, and welcome to the Unity Project. So, this channel is just basically a bunch of people, and we're just gonna be throwing advice at you. We're gonna be talking about a bunch of different stuff. So, this video, I thought that I should talk about my struggle right now, which is college and applying and just like figuring out what I have to do to get into these colleges or just deciding where I want to go. And I feel like a lot of people who are seniors right now are struggling with the same exact thing. I'm just gonna throw all the advice that I have gathered so far to you. I currently want to go to college in Los Angeles. Like, that's my goal right now. It's like LA, that's all I see. That's just where I want to go. So I'm making that my goal to go to college out there. And when you're looking into colleges out of state or wherever, make sure you really want to go there. Like, I genuinely want to live in LA and I want to be there and I just want to go to school out there because before I was rudely interrupted, I was saying that basically my goal is Los Angeles and that's really just where I want to be. So if you want to be out of state, talk to your parents about it, and even if your parents aren't in the situation, talk to your counselor about it, talk to whoever you need to talk to about it, because you need to make, if college is what you want to do, you need to make that your priority until you get into college, and then focus on stuff then, and your priorities then, because you can't, it's not easy like getting in and applying and writing essays and just doing all this stuff. So you really have to be on top of it because nobody else is gonna do it for you. But yeah, I've looked into schools in Los Angeles, and if you're thinking about going out of state, look into a bunch of different schools out there because you might find a bunch of different ones that you like, and then if you decide to go and visit, then you can go to all these schools instead of depending, what the hell, I can't talk. Instead of depending on one school, you can have options, and then, because what if I go out to Los Angeles, right, and I'm dependent on this one school, and I get there, and the school is nothing that I thought it would be, and I just genuinely don't like it, then I'm screwed because I put all my time into this one school when I don't even like it. So that's like things to think about when it's out of state. And another thing about out of state is it's way more expensive, but I mean, if it's where you want to be, it's worth it. Like, if you're doing what you want to do, then it's worth it. But scholarships, like, get that free money, get your grants, do what you gotta do. My first tip for advice is to figure out where you want to go. Decide where you want to go, or not even just where you want to go, where exactly, like, do you want to go to community college, or do you want to go to a 4-year college, or do you want to go to a community for 2 years and then transfer to a 4-year? Because, I mean, realistically, that's the cheapest thing to do, but if you want to go to a 4-year, do it. Like, talk to your parents, talk to your counselors. Your counselors will help you so much when it comes to, like, scholarships and applications and just doing everything. So when you figure out where you want to apply, this like goes into step 2. My advice tip number 2, get one of these little books like this. This is just a book, and it's just a big calendar. It has everything. I paid $4 for this at CVS. You can get them anywhere probably. This will come in handy because you need to know dates. Like, you need to know when orientations are, you need to know when you have to send applications in, you have to know just everything. Like, you have to know everything. So you're gonna put it all in here, and then you're gonna be on time, you're gonna be organized. It's gonna save your life when you know, like, you gotta be like, look at this and be like, oh, okay, well, I have to send this in this day because, yeah. And then you won't miss the deadline, and then you won't be a dropout. I guess this would be in tip number 1. I went to my counselor and talked to my counselor about scholarships and what I can do and if she knows any out there, and this bitch hooked me up. Oh my god, she hooked me up where all these scholarships, like, this one's for 10,000, this one's for 15, this one, like, all these are scholarships that I have to apply for. But, like, you don't just get a scholarship. Like, you have to write essays, so be prepared for essays. Like, do what you have to do. Like, you have to be fully committed to what you want to do, and I really want to go to LA, so I'm trying to get as much free money as I can because it's expensive and I know I can't pay for that. But yeah, that will be actually I kind of went into like tip 3 without saying tip 3. So that was tip 3, is get your scholarship stuff together. Like, look up, go on Google, well, don't go on Google, well, go on Google and look up scholarships, but make sure they're real, and don't pay any money for, like, it'll say like pay $10 and we'll give you blah blah blah. Don't do that, because then somehow you get scammed. Don't put your social security anywhere. My 4th tip would have to be to look for people who go to that school, but not on a creepy way. Like, find people who go to that school somehow. Their social media is everything. Like, you can find somebody who goes to that school and hit them up on Instagram, not on no creepy stuff, but just be like, oh, you go to the school, like, I'm about to apply there, how do you like it? Just that. Like, you don't have to be creepy about it. I mean, that's kind of creepy in a way, but it's not. Like, you want to know about the school. I don't know, just figure it out. This ice cream truck really needs to go away, because I didn't even realize it until it's been sitting there. Where is it even at? Oh my god, it's not even the good one. No one wants ice cream. Like, go away. Fucking up the video. I can't. I don't know what to do. Dirty ass ice cream truck. Nobody wants ice cream. It is cold out. Tip number, I don't know if it's 5 or 6. Look, it's one of them. I'm gonna go with 6 because I think I said 5 already, but that ice cream truck just threw me off. Make sure you take your SATs or ACTs, whatever it's called wherever you live. I don't know, but here it's called the SATs or the ACTs, but I don't know what the ACTs are. I just know what the SATs are. So I know that to apply to these schools that I want to go to for a 4-year, okay, so if you're doing 4 years, it's SATs. You have to take them, like, regardless. If you go to community, you don't have to take the SATs, but then when you go to community, you have to take a placement test. So it's basically the same thing in a way. So you might as well just take the SATs. Before you take the SATs, though, sign up for SAT prep classes. So I got into a free one, but there's SAT classes that are free or like $25, but it's gonna help. Like, I didn't take the SATs yet, so I don't know the struggle, and all I know is it's 4 hours long, and that's a struggle alone. Like, make sure you're prepared. Like, don't sign up for an SAT or whatever your big test is and then go in there completely unprepared and you don't know nothing and you're just winging it, because it's a big test and it could cost you money, and it's not something that I wouldn't go if I feel like I'm unprepared, because I'm not gonna sit there for 4 hours and know nothing at all. Like, nobody has time for that. My last tip would have to be to don't let this stress you out. Like, just, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like I was stressed out. I let all of this, like, college stuff get to me, and I was, like, freaking out. But then you just gotta get organized, and you need to talk to people, talk to your counselors, because they're really helpful. And if they're not, go to somebody and be like, look, this bitch doesn't help me the way she should be. I want a new counselor, or I want somebody else, because look, she's not doing it. This ain't cutting it. Like, but yeah. Talk to people and just don't let it bother you, because even if you don't get accepted to where you want to go, there's plenty of other schools, and there's a reason why you didn't get accepted, and there's going to be a reason why you get accepted somewhere else. And also, in school, this is what makes me so mad, because it'll be the smart people, and they'll be like, oh my god, I want to go to this college. Like, did you hear about their parties? They have such good parties. And I'm like, bitch, how old are you? Like, you can go to parties anywhere. You can go to parties. You can throw a party at your house. You don't need to go and spend $50,000 on one college because they have good parties. Like, what? You can, oh my god, drive up there and go to a college party. If you're going to college to go to the parties, then you're stupid, because first of all, you're paying all that money just to party when you can save $50,000 and party. Like, it's not worth it. Don't go for the parties. Go because you want your education. But yeah, that's all the advice I have for college and SATs and just all this stress of moving on from high school to college. Check out everybody else's videos and let us know what you want us to do or what you guys want to see. I will see you next time. Goodbye.